Yeah, right. So today let's explore the simulation ledger or the extension ledger, right? Um, so we'll try to see what are the use cases of this new feature that has come up in S4, right? Um, the simulation ledger, where and all we can use it, how to use it. Maybe the most famous use case is in foreign currency valuation, right? So maybe we'll try to do one scenario of that and see how the data is getting updated on the table level. First, we'll define the simulation ledger. We'll see how the simulation ledger is defined. One second. Yeah, define settings for ledger and currency type. Right. So right now, so far we have these things over here defined as so 0 leading ledger, and then we have some other thing. Let me just quickly go over here and check for the company codes. Right. SM02 is the one that we had configured earlier. Leading ledger. There was one non-leading ledger I had configured earlier. Not a non-leading, a extension ledger actually. But I don't see it here. Not sure if somebody has deleted it or something. But let's not waste time over there and let's get started. So let's just say I will create a ledger called as SM. I'll say this as see this was the one extension ledger, but it's all right. Here SZ was the one. Okay, got it. So you'll see simulation ledger, and then I'll say as extension, and what is the type, line items with technical numbers, and let's say deletion possible. We want also deletion. Underline ledger is gonna be 0L. So what's gonna happen is like it's gonna take over all the values from the 0L, and then if you want to simulate something specific to in SM ledger, it's going to do that simulation on top of 0L and have the technical posting posted in SM ledger, right? So I'll just save this, continue. All right, ledger group is created, and let me just push one back. SM, so that was SZ that we created, and it was like looking like something like this, but which I don't see right now here or here. So somebody has played around something, right? So let me go to SM and company code setting. Let's check out the SM02, and it's there, everything that is being copied from the leading ledger, right? All the currency settings, fiscal year posting period variant settings, and accounting principle is something that is assignable for us option is there. So all right, so this was the like this is how we configured the simulation ledger, and the important thing is like we have selected it as this as line item with technical numbers and deletion possible. Underline ledger is this, its extension, it's assigned to our company code as well, right? Legal valuation is all right. So let's just try and see what did I change. I didn't change anything, but yeah. Mm, let's just try and see if the Fagalepsy works as expected, right? But first we're gonna need some data, so let's go and check in our table level for our company code what kind of data we have already posted, right? SM02 execute. GL N1 is the non-leading standard ledger. Of this, let me do one thing. Let's go to BKPF. Let's execute this way, right? So KR was the invoices that we had posted, and these are the foreign currency valuation we did, right? So we posted on 1st of July, right? So we'll not waste our time in maintaining the exchange rate and all. We'll just use the existing setup that is there. Let me open this document. Companies SM02 2025, and this was the things. The currency was like INR in which we had posted the document. And if I go and see the local currency is USD, right? Local currency is USD, but we posted in INR and all this stuff, right? So let's do one thing. Let's post a replica of this one. B01, post with reference, yeah. Press enter, press enter. Oh, nice. Of course, it's overlaps, right? So this is this. So what I'm gonna say now, 100, 000, and it's gonna be this. Save it, display it once, yeah. Press enter, save this. So we have posted one invoice, and let's just now go to Faggle FCV. Posted invoice in foreign currency, SM02, and then valuation area that I had created. Let's just check out. Right here, we are gonna save the end date as 31st July, and we are going to select simulation ledger as a radio button instead of test run, and then let's select the simulation ledger that we just have created, right? Delete existing structure module. Oh, sorry, delete existing simulation data. So this if you want to delete the documents that were generated as part of simulation run, right? Determine automatically. Yeah, this sounds good. Okay, let's go to the open ledger sub ledgers and say we want to reevaluate the vendor items. Let's go back and execute this. Right, you can see. So this is what valuation it has calculated based on the exchange rate and all. The new difference is this much, which is like, yeah. So this is gonna be the document number that is going to generate, right? It's going to start with the S technical number and the line item that is basically going to get posted, right? So one second, yeah. So this is the one that actually got posted, not going to get posted because this is not test run or something. So let's just see this and let's just see if you can open this document in FB03. I know there is a different T code to display these technical documents. Yeah, it's not possible, right? So there is a T code called JD22 if I remember correctly, yeah. And here we have to select a ledger that was SM, and it will just show you the line item over here. But nonetheless, you still have okay, let me execute it again. You still have this amounts updated in all of your reports. So for example, this is our account, right? This is one of our account, and if I go to the line item GL line item report, you're going to see this value, right? So the purpose of simulation run is that only how it differentiate itself from the test runs. In test runs, no documents were getting posted actually, and because of that, not Faggle. Let me just go to the Faggle. L03. And because of that, if you wanted to run a reports and see the impact of this valuation run in your reporting end, let's say in your balance sheet, how does your P&L is reacting, how does your financial statement versions are reacting, and all those things, that was not possible with the test runs, right? So this simulation run functionality offers you the real time or actual view of the things, right? Ledger, let me choose the ledger as SM, and then I will execute this. So what just happened? Okay. uh, so we want 30. How was the date format? I'm not sure, but let's just enter it like this. Yeah, 31st, right? So on 31st, you can see these documents are posted. So basically, this is your real document, and this is your simulation document, which is posted as part of your exchange rate, right? Your exchange rate valuation, right? And you could see it in the this level, right? If you run your leading ledger only report for 0L ledger, it's only gonna show you one document. But for extension ledger, which is simulation ledger, you can see the data over here. So not only here, but in your all other reports, which you can execute with specific to SM Ledger, you are going to see the real-time reporting on top of this, right? Let's just have a quick look at this on the table level, SA16, and we just had to open this, right? So let's start to check from this table itself. Yeah, in this table we are not seeing anything yet. So let's just see the AC DOCA, where we are going to most likely see the impact, right? You can just check that out based on the number of the document. It should start with the S, right? Yeah, you can see here the documents posted in SM Ledger starting with S is available in AC Doka, correct? And now when you do a actual run, these values get deleted from here and the actual values start reflecting over here. So, even in the simulation ledger as well, right? So why it is important? Because if you remember, our underlying ledger is 0L. So when you post actual values in 0L, then it's necessary that you delete the simulation values from simulation ledger. Otherwise, your simulation ledger will start reflecting incorrect values. Basically, you will have one technical document as well as the real document. So the impact will be double. So for that reason, this will get deleted as soon as you do a actual run, right? So I'm not sure if this is a drawback or something, because if you have to go back and again check the uh, basically let's just say again do the comparison and all those things, that's not possible. And so basically this ledger is also so far SAP has given two use cases for this. One is your that yeah in the meantime, we will also check that out if we execute it in the real run, whether these values are getting deleted or not, right? So yeah, we'll just go back, we'll just say update run, and that's all. Reversal documents will also get posted and all those things. So if you see in simulation run, there was no option for the reversal dates and all these things were not appearing, right? But uh, for the sake of checking, let's just check out it- if the reversal document was posted or not. Okay, it is also the reversed, but yeah. Document date is this. Yes, yeah. S- yeah, the technical document, only one technical document was generated. Yeah, even we saw that in uh, yeah, this is a past old documents. Even this we saw it in our test the output screen of the Faggle FCV, right? That only one posting was generated. So there is one thing that one has to notice, right? And let me just execute this, right? And two postings were generated, reversal and regular. And now if I go back over here, I'm still in simulation ledger. I'll just execute this. Then you will notice that the S line item, which was technical document which was there, it's got deleted, and the real line items or real document number starts to show up, right? Even in the AC Doka, if I refresh this, there are total 26 now. It's gonna increase by 2, yeah, because of the reversal posting. And there is no technical document number over here in AC Doka as well now, right? So this is one thing. So yeah, as we were talking about the use cases provided by the SAP, SAP has suggested for the foreign currency valuation, obviously that we just saw now, and another one is like re, uh, reorganization of your hierarchies or FSV nodes or FSVs. How does it gonna impact in your reporting side and all those things? These two were only the prominent use cases that were suggested so far. There are like more scope to this, like let's say uh, posting depreciation in a simulation run, or all the basically month end active or peer end activities that one performs or user performs. They would like to see this in the impact in the simulation ledgers and check out the reportings and all, instead of executing the test runs and uh, just checking the test output screen of that test runs, right? Because no reporting or anything could be checked. So that's one real use case. But on the other hand side, if you are still gonna use test runs and along with the simulation run, then this just adds up an additional activity for end users, which they are not gonna like to do. They don't want to have one increased step in their month end close or year end close or period end close, right? So nobody likes to do extra work. The focus should be on reducing it. If you are going to say uh, after executing test run, the validation that user performs takes much longer compared to let's just say after executing simulation run, and you can just quickly run a couple of reports and cut down that validation timing, then this is gonna make sense, right? So the use case will be varying from business to business, how they look at it, uh, how the consultants convince for it and all those things. But so far, not so much promising is will be my uh, take on this. So yeah, this is all about this. In coming time, we will discuss about the predictive ledgers and the other stuff. So stay tuned.